Okay, 8th grade. Here is the assignment for today. It is called Our Vision Board for Your Website. So now that we've completed the tutorials in Dash Coding, we are preparing to build our own website. This document project not only is worth a bunch of points, 80 points, so that's going to help some of your grades, as well as it's not hard of a project. It's also going to be a great resource when you go to code your project. It will make your website coding go a lot faster having this project done. So super important that you use today and tomorrow to finish this project. So I'm going to go ahead and click on my example. I did a show off of Netflix, and we'll talk about what your topics can be, but that's what mine is on. When you open up your copy of the document, you're going to have page 1 instructions, page 2 is the project, and page 3 is the project. So we're going to investigate a little more. I'm going to zoom in using the magnifying tool. On the document first, up at the top, I'm going to put my name. I'm going to make a text box and put my name. I'm then going to put my topic in the little Post-it note that's called topic. So I have some choices for topics. I can do a celebrity, which means I can pick somebody famous, like an actor or actress from a movie or TV show. I can pick a YouTuber or a TikToker or a famous Instagrammer. I can pick a sports figure, like a famous athlete that I like, a comedian, a singer, or a whole band. Okay, that's kind of where celebrity falls. A sport, I can pick a singular sport like football if I'm really into football, baseball, basketball, soccer, curling, and do my website about that sport, how it started, and things like that. I can do a TV show or a movie or even a book in this category. You can pick like a reality show like Survivor, Ultimatum, Love is Blind, any of those, or a regular drama like Grey's Anatomy or The Office, or a movie like Hunger Games or Twilight, or even one of those books like Harry Potter. Okay? Or I can pick a hobby. Maybe I do magic tricks and I want to do a website on magic tricks, or gaming, or a musical instrument. Okay. Existing business, you can pick a business in town and redo their website. Okay. So those are your topics. Once you have that, you put that in the topic bin. We're then going to skip down to subheadings. So once I have my topic, I need to determine what it is I'm going to talk about on my website. Like, what are 3 major things I'm going to talk about? So for me and my TV show, I'm going to tell viewers about the show. I'm going to tell you about the characters. And then I'm going to give a summary of the different episodes in that season. You can pick what 3 subheadings you're going to divide your topic into. So if I'm doing a celebrity, I might do their early years. Maybe I'll do what made them famous, current projects that they're working on. If I'm doing like a YouTuber, I might talk about how he got started, what his channel's about. Okay. If I'm doing a book, I might, if there's multiple books in the series, I might say book 1, book 2, book 3. I might talk about the author and then the book. If I'm doing a hobby, I might tell you about how I got started in an instrument, playing it. I might tell you about the different types of instruments you can play, what playing an instrument does for you, benefits, anything like that. Okay. So I'm going to come up with 3 points that I'm going to write about on my website. Okay. Once I have the 3 points, I'm going to go ahead and open a Google Doc. So I'm going to go out. A couple ways you can open a Google Doc. You can go right to your drive and click on new, or you can just type in Google Docs into the internet and open a Google Doc. But I'm going to open one for my drive, the plus sign, and then Google Docs. Okay. I'm going to first type in my name, or not my name, website paragraphs up here in the title. Okay. And then when I come in here, I'm going to type the 3 subheadings that I came up with on my vision board. So mine were about the show, characters, and episode summary. So about the show, characters, you'll type yours, And because these are headings, I'm going to bold them. You can underline them too if you want, but I'm just going to bold them so they stand out. And then I'm going to write my paragraphs. I'm going to unbold to write the paragraphs. Unbold it, and then just write regular paragraphs, okay? 5 sentences per paragraph. Once I've written my paragraphs, I'm going to click on, this is the important part, share, because right now it's private, and I need Ms. Watts to be able to see them. So I'm not going to share them with Ms. Watts. I'm going to come down here to this get link part where it says restricted, click on restricted, then click on the little drop down triangle that opens up, choose anyone with the link. Now I can see I've updated it by using the arrow. Anyone with link is a viewer. I'm going to come into copy link, come back to my project. I'm going to do this on a blank one so that you can see what this looks like. On my demo one, I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to come to the box that says link to paragraphs. Ms. Watts is going to delete this first. I'm going to come in here to the link to paragraphs. I'm going to make a text box. I'm going to type out the word paragraphs. Okay. I'm going to highlight that, Control A. I'm going to link it, Control K. And then I'm going to paste, Control V, that link and click apply. So one more time walking through those steps. Make a text box. Okay. Write the word paragraph. Okay. Control A to highlight it. Control K to link. And Control V to paste that link from my Google Doc that I unrestricted. Now, when somebody clicks on that, they'll see my website paragraphs right here. Okay. That Ms. Watts will be able to read. Perfect. So that's super important. Make sure you change those restrictions and link your paragraphs right there. Okay. So that's paragraphs. Top 10 list. I need a title of a top 10 list right here in the banner. It can be anything that relates to your topic. So mine's the top 10 characters of the show. If I was doing like a celebrity, I might do an actress, top 10 movies they were in, top 10 facts about this actress. If it was YouTube, maybe their top 10 most watched videos. Top 10 if it's a singer, songs. For a movie, it might be characters, or Survivor, it might be top 10 favorite seasons. If it's a hobby, top 10 reasons to play an instrument, things like that. Okay, so something that relates to your topic. And the title of that's going to go right here in the banner. And then 1 through 10 will go on the lines down this way. Okay? Top 10 players in the NFL. Okay? Now we're at fonts. It says web safe font. So specifically, you need a font that is web safe. So web safe fonts. I can just Google to get the list of them. Any of these sites are good. So ultimate list I'll go to. Okay. Scroll down till it gives me the list. And this one's a little longer of a document. There we go. There's the top 10. Arial Black, Verdana. I can choose any one of these and just copy and paste them from the link. The only one I cannot choose, number 7, I can't choose Times New Roman because that's the font that your code automatically types in. So you need to choose something other than Times New Roman for your website. Okay. So I go ahead, I chose Georgia, and I just made a text box and put Georgia in the blank. Okay. Colors for my website. So I have my primary colors. These are my main colors of my website, like maybe the background or the fonts, the things that somebody's going to see most often, the 2 main colors. And then secondary colors, these are accent colors. These colors I might use for a border, or maybe one, like my subheadings might be in one color. I need to come up with those. And I'm going to draw a circle using shapes and create those circles inside of those boxes right there. To get the codes, so then the second part is I have to put the hex code or the RGBA value. And so how do I find that? There's a couple ways. If I'm doing a specific brand or a certain team or something, for instance, Miss Watts went to the University of Florida for her grad school. University of Florida has specific colors, hex codes, just like brands, that are specific to their color. So the blue used in the University of Florida logo is hashtag 0021A5. I got that simply by Googling UF hex code blue. So if you're doing a brand or a specific team, you might be able to find their hex code right here, okay? So that you can get their specific colors. Another way that you can do it, for instance, if I'm doing Mr. Beast, for instance, if I type in Mr. Beast logo, there is a Chromebook extension that we downloaded in virtual school, and you can re-download it, called Colorzilla. It looks like a little uh, eyedropper. If I take this image of Mr. Beast, his logo, and I take my eyedropper tool, okay, and I say pick page color. Oop, nope, I want to pick page color picker activated, and I click right here on the Mr. Beast logo, I can see that this color picker picked the blue off of there. And if I click on it, I can see there's the RGB value, and I just have to add the A. Remember, the A is the transparency. So 0 is completely transparent, all the way up to 1, which is solid blue. I probably would want solid. So I would put a 1 for A. And here's the hex code for Mr. Beast's blue. Okay. So I can do it that way using Colorzilla as an app and finding the color. Or if I'm not concerned about matching things, I can go to Hex Code Picker or Hex Code Finder and go to, there's so many of them on the internet. I can find one I like, and I can play around with the colors. And then I have the hex code right here, RGB, and then you add the A from 0 to 1. Okay. When it comes to my project, I need to have at least one of each type. So I need at least one color that I do in hex code format and one color that I do in RGBA format. And the others can be in whatever format I choose, either RGBA or hex, but I have to have at least one of each. So here I've done hex, hex, and hex, 3 hexes, and 1 RGBA. Up to you. Okay, so that's colors. Final thing is linking images. So there's a place to put a background image or color. You might choose just a swatch of a color. Like I could have put this plaid there, or just red. I chose an image. If I click on the image, you can see that it is linked to where I am sending the person to find that image. So I want to make sure my images are all linked. So if I click on any of these are going to take me to that image. So how do I do that? So I'm going to come over to my demo board, my University of Florida one. I'm going to delete this. I want a background that is the stadium. So I'm going to Google Gators Stadium. Okay. Click on it. I'm going to find the picture I want, images. Okay. I'm going to go to the actual website where it is. So I have to actually click on the actual picture to go to the website, not just Google. Okay. Here's the image on its website. I'm going to copy this link up here, copy the website address, copy, come back to my project. Get this screen. Nope, it's this screen right here. I'm going to pay. Oh, first I have to copy the image. So first I need copy image, and then I'm going to paste the image into my board. So Control V. Okay, I'm going to resize it because now it's too big. Okay, now I can move it up and put it right there where it fits. Okay, now I want to link it. So I'm going to go over to the website again. Now I'm going to copy that link address, copy. I'm going to come back to my project, click on my picture, Control K, just like before, and then Control V to paste in that link. And then I'm going to apply. So now when I click on the picture, you can see anytime I hover or click on the picture, that link shows me where to get it. Same thing here. All of your pictures will be linked to where you find them. In the other inspiration and links, this is where you're going to paste any other images or colors or things that you want for access during your website. So any specific hex codes or colors I put, or pictures in my example one, I put some links to websites about the show on Netflix, and I put this swatch of plaid because the kid wears that plaid shirt all the time. So I wanted to have a swatch of that as inspiration. So that's what goes in that box. Okay. When I'm done, when I have all the boxes filled in, I have my paragraphs linked, restrictions off, then I can submit my project for points. So make sure I have all those parts done before I click submit. Okay. Because then Miss Watts will grade it. And if you finish early, you can always work on the extra credit or go to the virtual steam room or any of your missing work. And then we will get started on building your website when I return. Have a great day.